so last we left off, we were headed to Herbology class, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And this dude was asking for our help, so might as well start off the episode helping Mr.
You wanted to speak with me?
Duncan.
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that
I'll burn it
well,
all to the ground.
I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
I mean, I'll see what I can do.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Well, we're gonna find and enter the forbidden herbology.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Can I go in here yet? Nope. I gotta learn how to solve them. Huh. 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 I love it. I love this game. Sorry for spazzing, but I love it. Oh, blue flames. There we go.
I only speak up in class.
What the heck? Come here, buddy. I'll be taking that. Level 13, so that means I can wear some of this gear I wasn't able to wear before. Not glasses. Was it this? Yes, this one right here. Anything here? Nope. That too. And this. Okay, nope, I got everything. Wait, this is 11? This is level 12, that makes me go down. So I think I'm good. Okay, let's head back to over there. Oh, it's below. That was a kind of deep fall.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Expelliarmus!
Oh well, I messed it up. To turn this to that.
Incendio!
Slowly make our way into here.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Incendio! Revelio.
Okay.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
It's the devil snare. I wonder what happens if I touch it. Oh yeah, it's not a good thing.
Incendio.
Hermione used something else. Luckily I can keep using it out here. Ugh.
Revelio.
See, I need to equip Lumos.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Okay, didn't need that. Yeah, I want to jump down, buddy. Devil snare, devil snare. That devil snare don't care.
Incendio.
Let me go.
Lumos.
Oh! I'm sitting here talking about Incendio, but it's just Lumos.
Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Accio. Lumos. Seems the devil's snare was protecting the chest. Incendio.
I'll take that.
Revelio.
Anything else? Collect a giant venomous tentacular leaf. That was a lot smaller.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
What more to do? We got all kind of galleons.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio.
I think that's it.
Lumos.
Dang, that was a kind of fun mission. We got to see that. Look at another small one right there. Oh, so we can collect all this. I'll collect as many of it as I can. That's awesome. Now we can open this up. Dude, all this huge chest and it wasn't even worth nothing in there.
Revelio.
Locked from the outside. We got a black scarf. Oh, I thought I was stuck. Nope, cannot jump over. But we can get out of here and return to Duncan. And then we gotta come right back here. Alright, Duncan, here we come.
Is it possible to become an aura?
God dang, you just don't be letting me in here. Here you go, buddy.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Got you, buddy.
Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
That man was really worried about that name. Let's put Expelliarmus back in there.
Revelio.
Tried to summon the pen.
Did I just hear a page?
Revelio.
Wait, how do I want to go back there. Dude, when am I going to learn Alohomora?
You got that smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
There we go.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the
Mandrake roots.
Accio.
Look how pretty that
Let's see if
flower
we
is.
can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh my gosh.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
God, Diesel.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Of course I got the one that was super loud.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you.
I'm raising her
It
up.
seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Thistle's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Already in 10 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Okie dokie.
Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
What the
You'll
heck?
find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse.
Chinese
It's just at the end of the footbridge
cabbage.
leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just, now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Attack it. No. Hold L1. 2 will.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Revelio.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Gotcha.
DevFZZYHMSTRS said I'm not saying I won't find a way for Chimkin. But not in that Atten LOL.
I don't know what that was. Someone just what? Okay, that should be fixed.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Okay. I'll be off to Professor Garlic.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should all...
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay.
Oh, those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Okay, open quest log. Potions class. Okay. Now we have to get to potions class. Let me change all my gear first. Have to be level 14 for that. But it makes my defense go down, so what's the point of even having it? Should have sold it though. It's level 13, it ups me. This makes me go down, don't need it. It ups me.
Greenhouse, as in the Great Hall.
Alrighty, let's get to potions class.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Okie dokie.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggen-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggen-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggen-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Well, time to have potion.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay. We're stirring.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okie dokie.
Professor Sharp said that...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanweld.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
He convinced me. Watch me get in trouble.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of...
Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know for the shop's reputation, we are adding more orders to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. We got some Ashwander eggs.
Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Alright, Mr. Weasley. I'm gonna know.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Okie dokie. Durable rocky skin. Finish that.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
This dude just got me in trouble,
I
bro.
wish he talked about.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, You should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Gotcha.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Got me in
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you.
Amit.
Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Okie dokie.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Dude, I don't know about this. Don't know about it. No, he's not a goblin, he's an elf. I mean, look, at least he looked like one of the Dobbies. I see what it's about, though.
Revelio.
This is where Professor McGonagall was telling them all to go to Hogsmeade. See how lower accurate this is, because they all left, so we open the map. Hogsmeade should be, if I'm right here, and I go to the world map. Yeah, Hogsmeade is, wait, where's Hogsmeade? Wait, did I mess up something? I think I messed up, but yeah, they left that way. I remember. Scrope knows about the book you found, as if missing something. Scrope does not believe it's safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Scropey Scrope.
Revelio. Accio.
Almost there. Head for the pumpkins just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Let's go. Search for the pumpkin patch.
Revelio.
There we go. It's gonna be in this one. The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meet Scrope at the water's edge by the
Down to
broken
the
docks.
water's edge? This had better not be a trick. Revelio.
You better be here, buddy. He gonna like to appear.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Got you.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
That's kind of barbaric.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Got you.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And...
Gotcha. They got me moving. I hope I get to fight something. I love the wand play. Oh! Right as I say that. Dude, I can't move. What the heck? That thing came out of nowhere. But I'm pretty sure I can put on some gear that I have. That was for level 14 use. Was it headwear? Neckwear? Nope. This is level 13. Nope. So it had to be this, right? Oh, I think I got rid of it already. Not bad, I guess. I mean, I asked for a fight, and right after I said that dude just jumped out at me like wanted all the smoke.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Secret passage.
Lumos.
Could it be? A visitor?
Is that nearly Headless Nick? Oh no, that might be what he was trying to join.
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes.
Damn, dude just sold
What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
We gotta go to the Forbidden Forest.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
Hence,
not
if you
funny.
do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Okay.
Revelio.
Yeah, I knew there was something else in here. Lumos the candles.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
We have to return to poor old Scrope. I need a broomstick like bad. Give me a Nimbus 4000.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Dude just disappeared. He didn't get a family ring. That's tragic. I was hoping I can get it to him. Pretty sure I gotta meet him at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. I'll do that first then. Map portrays a forest, bridge, and candles. I'll put it into my bag for reference. Well, I don't know where that's at, so I'm gonna just flute flame to here. And then hoof the rest of the way to the forest.
What are you up to now?
Let me see what I got left. Oh, I don't have time to start it, so I think I'm gonna end this episode off right here. Look at the beautiful scenery, the lumos, the birds and butterflies. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to keep this content coming in. And make sure y'all turn on that bell notification if you want to be notified every time a new episode comes out. It should come out daily and sometimes twice a day. So if you're interested in that, yeah, press that bell notification button. And I hope you guys are having a great day or morning or evening dusk dawn. And this has been Tookster signing off. Peace.